morning, everyone. It's Liam Catterson here as we get into another episode of Supernatural, as we're on episode number 17 of season 9. So yeah, things are starting to be a tad bit concerning with Dean, especially in regards to him having the mark of Cain. Obviously, he's had that for several episodes, but with the fact that he held on to the first blade and the little marking activated, yeah, there was some very, very concerning behavior, as we suspected, I guess, ever since the transfer was made. So, yeah, but I mean, for the time being, it seems like it'll be okay with Crowley taking the dagger until they find Abaddon, so yeah, but still something we've got to account for as we do head into the twilight of this season. But yeah, why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural? It is episode number 17 of season 9. Let's go. And that's what you get, apparently. What? Oh my god! Got him in the eye!
So yes, we're having meatloaf. With potatoes?
What the
and
fuck?
broccoli?
I don't think he's going to be having anything anytime soon. Shit!
I'm fine.
Fine.
All right. Hit me up if you find anything.
The struggles between these two is just hurting. The fact that he hid that from Sam.
Why would I smell sulfur?
Of course.
I mean, it might just be something that you pick up.
Karen's eyes. You notice anything
Like
strange?
mint.
Actually,
Smell of
Agent,
mint can
they,
just whip
pretty
your
much
nose
look
and it's
like
like,
eyes.
boy.
Oh, Lord.
Yo!
I can give you the mark, Dean, if it's what you truly want. Can I use it to kill that bitch? Yes.
Oh,
Just have to
Dean.
know with the mark comes a great burden.
Dean. Shit.
Freezing out there. Hey, what are you doing?
Okay, that's angelic.
Billy, what are you doing? Your mother raised you in a barn?
Yeah, the fork is there.
Talk to me like that.
Hey,
Sounds like,
take
what
it
the
easy.
fuck?
She's working hard.
Billy? Billy. I'm gonna call your mom. Have her come fetch you.
No, you're not.
Fucking balls!
All right. Be safe.
But the thing is, he's...
You're lying to Sam like he's your wife,
Yeah. Ah!
which kind of makes me a mistress.
Don't push your frickin' luck, Crowley. But that's it, though. He's just lying about it.
Open-minded than most.
Maybe.
Unless she's very
You're one of them, aren't you?
perceptive. One of who?
Sorry, one of who?
Men of letters.
Oh, shit!
They came here and...
Good evening, sister. We're here from the Office of the Inquisition.
Hello? Oh, God.
Don't scam artist, darling. You're stalling because you're scared.
They gave false names, but...
I mean, there is going to be that fear, isn't it? He trembled.
Let's cut your boxers all in a bundle.
This? Why are we out in the field?
It's called learning on the job, and you know damn well this is the last assignment before we are full members.
Oh, this
lies
is
the
last
problem.
test, I guess.
That's our initial. No, my wife would be a widow and my son fatherless. I don't expect you to understand. You don't have a family.
Here's the... it might seem crazy what I'm about to say.
Sorry, Josie. I didn't mean it that way.
I know, Henry. You're a good man. Millie's lucky to have you.
Here we are.
Shh.
What is that?
Something you're
Trouble.
probably going to get accustomed to.
Knights of Hell.
Oh, heck. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah, though. Oh, oof.
I woke up in a dark place. Tied to
Oh,
a chair.
shit.
Prayed. But God didn't answer my prayers. Henry and Josie did.
That's a cool line, kinda. Holy shit!
Mundus spiritus. Omnis satanica potesta.
Not even batting an eye.
Omnis incursio infernalis adversarii. Omnis legio.
She's just like, cute words.
Take me.
Shit. Oh, heck.
You're joking.
Josie really
I could
sacrificing
be
herself.
more useful to you. People underestimate a woman.
Abaddon takes what she wants. And right now, she wants everything.
So creepy. So she took the fall and became Abaddon because... Holy shit. To save Henry.
You okay? We did it.
This is sad.
We stopped the demons.
Yay.
I saw you. I saw the two of you together. Nothing like it. What's in that bottle? Delusion?
I mean, he is a descendant. And there are parallels with Cain and Abel's story to Sam and Dean, so... yes.
I'm going to go water the lily. Care to cross streams? So serious.
What a saying!
You don't want to do what you're about to do.
And why is that?
Because you're packing a knife to a demon fight and you don't stand a chance.
I'll go down swinging.
Yeah, listen to me.
You're way in over your head.
I got a kid sister.
Yeah,
She don't deserve that.
exactly.
What's your name?
Jake.
Jake.
Good consequences.
So the plan remains the same.
I find her, you bring the blade.
It's a date.
Yeesh. I'm guessing he overheard, whilst he was shooting up
For a second
Dean.
there, I thought he made me.
He has other things on his mind.
No!
But he did do exactly what you said he would. He saved you.
Of course he saved me.
Of course.
And now he's ready.
Shit, this was all part of the plan. It was a test Dean passed with flying colours. Flying demonic colours. That is a gold mine. Don't think so. Oh, shit.
She's turning souls into demons.
Demon army.
What the
Unbeatable,
fuck?
loyal only to her.
Well,
Damn.
at this rate,
That is
should
messed
only take a
up.
couple million years. Have fun.
Absolutely genius. Of course, Sam's out the couch. There you go. Gonna need a new phone, of course, but don't have your back turn, Agnes. The guy that had a problem with Sam and stabbed that woman's hand. Oof. Yeah, I forked up. Still, you'd imagine there'd be some guilt when they, come to realization of what they've done.
They never tell you how to act in the face
So
of
she was
true
scared. Okay. She just saw what happened and was absolutely traumatized. Shit.
It was and still is my greatest shame.
Well,
It's
what
like you
shared
feel
with
like
me
you've
saved
allowed
lives.
this demon to walk the earth.
And I couldn't have done that.
There's risk, but gosh, I feel the fool for doubting it for even a second.
But look at him having a thrill.
And you, Josie?
Me?
Oh boy.
Well, I feel like a whole new person.
Ha! Get it? Because, she's not Josie, she's having a... fuck off.
Souls.
Why?
To create an army.
Yeah, it's messed up. There you go, Dean Shookuff. I mean, he's been keeping this, like... he's been trying to, like, eliminate any kind of, kerfuffles with him and the Mark and, him... You know, not focusing... Well, he is focused on Abaddon, but... Yeah. It's just the idea of just killing her, and all of that, and... Yeah. But even there, it's just a bit of a shook of situation for Dean, isn't it? Just this idea... that she is just mining souls. Bloody hell. I mean... People might think, okay, quite exposition-y. There we go. I wasn't able to say it because... but no, quite exposition-y episode, I would say. Not just in terms of, like, okay, let's talk about what she's doing, Abaddon is doing in the, like... present day, but also how she took Josie's body as well. And I felt like that was very integral information and very worrying some as well in terms of where the season's gonna go in terms of like these next 5-6 episodes. Yeah, 5 episodes. I was just guesstimating, just because math. Yeah, it is quite worrying with the fact, especially when you've got to consider that Sam only helped a small portion, of course. This is going to be, as Agnes said, this is going to be spread throughout, so it's very, very concerning. So yeah, taking souls. Ooh, heck. To be fair, though, I mean, there was that little bit that, you know, with the whole stealing souls situation for Abaddon, it might take millions of years, Sam suggested. So, I guess an eternity, you know, it can be a very, very long time, but it's worth the wait, potentially. I don't know, but there did seem to be that acknowledgement, like Sam was thinking, well, that's a bit of a foolish plan, because it's going to take a long, long time for that to happen. So, unless they do have a special key ingredient to, you know, speed up the process, but... still, it's really, really rough, and like I said, it really does bring about a huge deal of concern, especially if this is scattered across the world, really. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, I mean, obviously, this episode might feel very exposition-y in regards to detailing about, well, not just what happened in regards to the whole the soul stealing situation, but also how it really told the story about Henry and Josie, really. So yeah, and it was really, really sad. Like, I felt so bad for Henry and I felt so bad for Josie, especially with the fact that with Josie, she gave her life up to save Henry. And that is just really, really heartbreaking, especially with Josie. You know, she does love Henry. And I don't know if there was, because it did seem to be like the indication that, you know, Abaddon, I guess, prior Josie, I guess, she seemed to kind of pick up that vibe that there was, like, whereas Henry saw a sibling dynamic, Josie saw something more. So, yeah, but there is just that heartache, really, when it comes to, you know, there did seem to be a close rapport. So it just adds on to the heartache about Abaddon taking Josie's body. They were really, really close through whatever, like, viewpoint in regards to Josie and Henry. They were still close. Even if Henry saw her as a sister and there was something more on Josie's perspective, it's still a very sad circumstance. So as well as the fact that Josie was in a very, very vulnerable position in terms of, being so alone, being part of this organization where, women weren't really accepted in a serious manner, really. So, and you've got Henry, who knows how efficient she is. So it is just really, really sad stuff that she decided, well, Henry, like, the world needs Henry Winchester. And whilst that is, true and all of that, it still makes the whole situation sad, doesn't it? So, and I was surprised to see, Henry show up again. I'm like, oh, okay. I wasn't expecting, because obviously he had that one episode, and then obviously, yeah, that was it. But I mean, I guess this does really add layers to that episode, really, because it is a sad situation given the fact that they had this rapport, and now that it's not just the fact that you saw them have a really, really nice dynamic when Josie wasn't possessed, but now that she is possessed, the person that was Josie is gone, and it's just a kick in the gut, isn't it? So, yeah, but still, I really, really loved exploring that and how it ties into, obviously, present day and that, and yeah, so, but yeah, stealing souls. Oh heck. It was very interesting going into what was happening with these people. And I think it makes sense that Sam, I mean, obviously with Dean's situation and how he's being bothered with the mark, that obviously also has significance to Sam being on his own. Blowing things off, putting, off Abaddon, etc. So, yeah. Especially with the mark just bothering him. But we'll get to Dean in a moment. But with Sam being on his own, it really does make sense, not just because of that, but because of the whole Soulless thing. It's a nice callback to a few seasons ago, of course. And I did really, really like the fact that Sam was responsible for being able to free the souls and all of that. And again, it's why Sam being on his own worked really, really well. Because Sam has this opportunity to easily... I mean, obviously, there is this whole situation that with these people and the crimes they have committed, that is still on them. I mean, I don't think in court they're going to view it seriously on the matter of, yeah, I lost my soul. That's my defense. So the crimes, it's a sad situation, isn't it? But and of course, with the return of the souls, all that emotion is going to hit like a truck. But I mean, with Sam, obviously he struggled with his with the fact that he was trying to get his soul back, and yeah, I mean, this is something that is, even though that it's going to hit so much in regards to the emotions that return to these people that had their soul stripped away from them, it's probably the better option rather than just being completely without empathy, being completely unhinged, etc. So, yeah. But obviously with Sam, there is this whole poignant layer when it comes to how much of a struggle it was with him without a soul, and he doesn't want that. He doesn't want that on the. He wouldn't wish that on anyone. And so he has the opportunity to return the souls, especially with how much of a hassle it was for him. He's going to take it. So I can understand why Sam freed the soul. Because like I said, in the reaction, oh yeah, these people are definitely going to, like, obviously emotionally catch up. it's not that they are unaware, as if, they've just had amnesia and they can't remember what they've done. They are aware, it's just they don't feel shit. And obviously, emotionally, they're going to catch up and it's just going to, but it's the best option, really, considering Sam's own journey a few seasons ago, so, yeah. So it was just really, really great stuff. Also gotta say, loved the recording. We have not had that for a while. The spell recording was just really, really great. It was in that prison episode, if I remember. I loved the speakers. It was just really, really. It was a genius utilization, and that's the thing that Supernatural can be guilty about in regards to. Introducing certain concepts that seem very genius, and then they kind of abandon it, either completely or, it'll take several seasons until it reappears again. So, I do really, really love the fact that we had that return in this episode. It was really, really great to deal with Agnes, so yeah. But, I really, really enjoyed this aspect when it came to exploring Sam and obviously him finding out about Abaddon is mining for souls, basically, so lovely stuff. Obviously, with the Dean situation, not so lovely stuff in terms of what he's dealing with. Obviously, urge to kill rising, right? There's that Simpsons reference, but it's very, very true, isn't it? With what Dean is going through, and Crowley is licking his chops at the prospect that Dean is potentially worried about the mark, really. But I do love the kind of trade-off that we're having here with Crowley and Dean. Whereas Dean is becoming a killing machine and all of that, and having this urge to kill, this lack of empathy, etc. You've got Crowley who, is getting more hooked onto the emotions, aka the human blood, and so there's a bit of a trade-off going on here. But yeah, I mean, Dean is so adamant to be so distant from Cain. And I called it in episode 11 of season 9 that there is, of course, not just the fact that Dean and Sam are direct descendants, well, would say, like, completely direct, like, it's not like they're their sons or whatever, but there is that bloodline. There is, they are descendants from the Cain and Abel bloodline. And given what Abel had to do and how Cain took the fall for him and all of that, there are going to be similarities, and especially with Dean being with Dean being so embedded with that hunter instinct and all of that, with this mark and how there is a sudden urge. Yeah, I feel like there is going to more so be this whole idea of, because the alcoholism is, I feel like, is increasing, but I think that is a way to kind of keep him off the focus. He doesn't want to become that person. He hates the idea of becoming like Cain. It's not so much being scared of the mark, it's more so becoming scared of the person he might become. And yeah, of course you might say, well, the mark is going to do that, but there is more so hatred about the person he could become rather than fear. So he doesn't want to become that person. He hates the idea of becoming that person. So yeah, but like I said, I think with the alcoholism, it's difficult because it's keeping him off the path from being unhinged. But of course, that it's not a healthy habit, is it? So, and you don't want to endorse the alcoholism because, I mean, it's not a great experience. Whether you become the person at the core of alcoholism, or you've seen, people you love go through with it, don't wish that, do you? So, but for Dean, it's sad. That's why I'm saying it's a sad situation for Dean, because it's a thing to keep him off. Yeah, it's a way to keep him off from focusing on that urge. So it's just dying down the anger, the rage. So, but it is just really, really sad, like, especially with the way that he's hidden the bottle, as well as the fact that, you know, there is, of course, a huge rift with Sam and Dean at the minute. So yeah, but that's why when he was lying, well, that's why when he was saying, "Oh, how's the research on Abaddon going?" and all of that, it's going, and he was more so focused on the drinking and all of that. That was it, though. That is him trying to focus without going unhinged, basically, and it's a sad sight to see. So yeah, but I mean, I did love the Crowley and Dean scenario. So yeah, Crowley's never like he's never a party pooper, is he? So it's just a sad circumstance at the minute with Dean and how he's going through it. So yeah, and even Crowley being cruel. I mean, it's on brand, of course, for setting up that hunter. In terms of being ready, I guess, in his words. So testing Dean, basically. So yeah, but yeah, it was a great episode. So I really, really enjoyed how things went about with this episode of Supernatural. So yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You check out my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!